Scorpio, what's going on? Headquarters checking in. What's going on with you guys with this Pluto retrograde energy? Pluto is in Capricorn, going retrograde effective the 30th of April. Will be in retrograde until October, Libra season of this year. In the house of Capricorn, which is your third house. This is for Scorpio Sun and Ascendant energies. All right. Take what resonates. It's a general reading. If you would like a personalized one, my information's in the box below. Scorpio, what's going on with you? Now, Pluto was in retrograde in your third house last year, same time, late April, all the way through the summer, until October. Pluto goes in retrograde every summer. Part of astrology is studying the cycles of the planets. And, that's one facet of it as far as studying astrology, is understanding the cycles of the planets, when they go in retrograde, what happens when they're in retrograde, what characteristics you may see, and then understanding what area of your life you may see these things. So when planets go in retrograde, of course, we're looking at reflection, right? Pluto is an energy of power. That's your ruling planet or your co-ruler, right? What astrological system you study. I don't care if it's Babylonian, Draconian, Chaldean, Indian, tropical, Vedic, whatever. There's so many, right? But, some of them recognize Pluto and some of them don't, and so that's why I kind of shy away from the ones that don't, because Pluto has to deal with the soul, the evolution and the rebirth of the soul. And if you're not dealing with Pluto, then how do you explain, the evolution of the soul? I guess it could be through moon energies too. But, those methods were more so when people didn't know Pluto. Pluto wasn't discovered until 1965. And back then, when astrologers would lay down and look up at the sky and watch the stars rotate every night, they couldn't see Pluto. It was too far away. They couldn't see Uranus. It was too far away. They couldn't see... what's the other outer planet there? Pluto, Uranus, and I forget the other one. I'm having a brain fart. But, they couldn't see it. Not until we had modern technology did we discover these other planets. So, because Pluto is such a heavy influence on Scorpio, I tend to gravitate towards astrological systems that recognize and respect Pluto. All right? That's just me personally. I don't know why other people choose other, forms of astrology to study. That's on them. And I respect it, but this is why I'm looking at the tropical and Western type of astrology. Plus, I was born in the United States, so why am I looking at North Indian charts and South Indian charts when I wasn't born in that area? That's just me. Moving on, Scorp. Just talking about a little 8th house occult energy here. But we're looking at Pluto retrograde. Speaking of you, your energy popped right out. So, what I want you to do is check out the Pluto retrograde video that I did last year for you. All right, because Pluto was in retrograde in Capricorn. And I went through each sign. I put that in the community tab so that everybody could check it out. Because what you want to do is you want to look at where you were last year and opposed to where you are this year, since Pluto's going in retrograde in the same house with the same sign this year. So it will be it'll be a means of you being able to see, okay, did I accomplish the goal or the lesson I was supposed to learn? Because Pluto is about soul lessons, right? The lessons that the soul learns. The soul is the thing that stays with you throughout reincarnation. Your avatar, your physical body changes, but the soul and what it learns and experiences through the emotions stays with you when you switch avatars. So there's lessons that you have to learn from each lifetime, right? Pluto deals with death and rebirth of the soul. Past life, generations in the past to what's going on now. So Pluto is a very important part of your chart, and you definitely, I feel like if you were born in the United States, you definitely need to be focused on, astrology that deals with Pluto, right? But of course, study whatever astrology you want, but I feel like, if this is where you were born, you study that one first and then look at other astrological, other astrologies from other schools of thought. Moving on. I was waiting for the cards to come out. That's why I'm, still talking. But at any rate, yeah, check out the I put it in the community tab. Check it out, right? The Pluto retrograde video for all the signs. I think it is timestamped. So look at the Scorpio part. See if anything is a repeating theme. If it is based on what happened then and what's going on now, maybe your approach to it was not enough, it wasn't suffice, or it was the wrong approach. Pluto in retrograde is going to help you look at that. Pluto's all about power struggles, okay? Is there something that you have an internal power struggle with? Or is there something external to you that's trying to control you? Or are you trying to control something? And so Pluto in retrograde is going to make you look at that, those power dynamics in the area of life where it's in retrograde. So it's in your third house, right? So your third house has to do with your environment. It has to do with your ideas, your lifestyle, your siblings, your transportation around, like your vehicle, how you get around, things like that. So let's take a look and see what these cards are talking about. We got the Queen of Swords here as the overall energy, Libra energy. So Libra is all about bringing balance to things. All right, how you communicate and how you politic to bring balance to things, and looking at things from a perspective of it has nothing to do with emotion. It has to do with ideas and thoughts, right? You exchanging ideas and thoughts with someone to relate and connect with them to see if you guys are on the same page and that you can bring balance to a situation or scenario. So let's take a look at these cards here. We got you popping out as the first card, Death energy. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacle energy in reverse. For some of you, this has to do with your living situation, your environment, your surroundings. We have the World card, Major Arcana of Saturn. Saturn rules Capricorn. All right, we got the Five of Cup energy in reverse. So there's definitely a energy of coming out of an emotional, because we've got two scorpionic energies here. Okay. And we have a cycle coming to an end with the World energy. This could also be about moving too, because we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the World card. So some of you could be moving or considering moving, or maybe you were going to move last year, or there's something about your living situation from this year to last year that might correlate here. But with this Death energy here, there's definitely change, okay? Because you are change, so you're a walking portal, walking phenomena, as one of my favorite High Priestess readers has mentioned to me, that I'm a walking phenomena as Scorpio energy, because you are walking change, you're a walking portal, right? So this is, you bring change wherever you go, or, you come across situations and people and places that make you change internally, all right? So you could be shedding some skin right now, Scorp, okay? The challenge is the Queen of Cup energy. Listening to your intuition is what I feel like. Paying attention to your emotions, or maybe not getting too in your emotions about this change, because you could be very emotional. This is a lot of emotion right here, a lot of emotion. All right, this Five of Cup energy in reverse, yeah. So getting over the emotional depression, in reference to a move, or it could be about family. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, we're talking about the third house, so we're talking about siblings. Could be cousins. All right. Ending karmic cycles with the World energy, or moving away and relocating to a new place, and starting anew with the Five of Cup energy in reverse. Yeah, I feel like starting anew. That's what I'm getting strongly. All right, let's take a look at these top 5 cards and we'll get some clarity. So what was going on last year for you, Scorpio, in this area of your life? Capricorn is an energy of looking at things from a realistic perspective. It's an energy of initiating change, because it's cardinal energy. So, this is where the Death energy comes in, you initiating change in that area of your life. Okay, maybe it's your views, your lifestyle, the things you've experienced, the different types of lifestyles you experience with the third house energy. It could be, you moving away from things that you learned as a child, and realizing, okay, that served to a certain extent. Now there's something new or different. This could have to do with, like I said, where you live. This could have to do with transportation, a lack thereof, but there's some limit or restraint, or a cycle that has to come to an end. All right, with this Death and this World energy, definitely a cycle coming to an end. We got the Queen of Cups energy. We got the King of Cups in reverse. That's your energy. The Star energy in reverse. The High Priestess energy in reverse and the Empress energy in reverse. Yo, major changes, major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. So yeah, you're definitely trying to look. The goal for you is to look at things from a logical perspective and not to get your emotions caught up in this change that's about to occur or the change that has happened, Scorpio. That's very important for you, is to keep your emotions in check with the King of Cup energy in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Definitely. Um, if this is about a relationship here, this is a bringing a relationship to an end. Perhaps you were dealing with someone who was hiding their emotions, or there could be somebody around you who has ulterior motives. Let's see, the star energy in reverse. Yeah, with the star energy in reverse, this is definitely about no forward movement, lack of forward movement. This could be somebody who's posing as a friend but really isn't. Um, this could be about some hopes and dreams that you may have been keeping to yourself, or you may want to keep to yourself, with the High Priestess energy in reverse and the Empress energy in reverse, so that they come into fruition. It could be somebody trying to stop you from going towards your goals and dreams. It could be an environment that you're in or a lifestyle that you're living that's keeping you from accomplishing your goals and dreams. And so maybe you had to move and relocate. Some of y'all moved. I know I did. Some of y'all moved. Scorpio energy. Because you had to go into an environment where you were able to thrive. So some of you could have left your hometown, or you could have left wherever you were currently at. If this is a relationship, Scorpio, definitely a change here to this connection. The challenge is the Queen of Cup energy here. So this is like Cancerian energy. So this is all about your emotions and your feelings, being comfortable. This change is not going to be comfortable for you, is what I'm getting here. Your guys want you to focus on the Ten of Pentacle energy in reverse. So this could be an energy of, like I said, moving away from family, people that you were related to, or your hometown, or what you were comfortable with and what you knew, coming out of a level of uncomfortability, being comfortable with change, is what I'm getting here. Changing lifestyles with the third house. And then the world energy, yeah, bringing one cycle to an end, going into another, leaving a location, and healing with the Five of Cup energy in reverse and the star energy in reverse. Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's get some clarity on that. See what's going on. Let's see. All right, Scorpio. Let's clarify this death energy. Yeah, we have the faithfulness energy here. So being faithful to a situation, person, place, thing, or idea, that has to change. So being loyal or faithful, meaning that, okay, if you take a look at this dog, right? Look at this picture. It's a Saint Bernard. If you look in the background, you see there's some water here, emotions and feelings, and you see there's a city back there, right? So the Saint Bernard is a dog that goes out and if you the Saint Bernard, it has a history of, or a reputation of, like, they carried a little bucket around their neck. This one don't have one, but they would have the little bucket around their neck with water in it. So they would go out into the rural areas, and they would see if there was travelers who maybe needed something to drink, and they bring them a drink with the little bucket that they had tied around their neck, because you're in the midst of transformation, you're in the midst of going through a change. So some of you, like I said, you're interested in moving. You're moving away from, you're going out and being faithful to what it is that you truly want, and being faithful to the change that the universe is implementing in your life. So that could be what's going on. The challenge is there's an emotional aspect to it. For some of you, it could be leaving a family behind with the Cancer energy of the Queen of Cups. Yeah, with the Fortune energy. So some of you may have the support of certain family members, which is a blessing. Okay, for others of you, your intuition is going to bring you fortune, and that's what your intuition is telling you, is like, yo, I got to move away from here. It may not actually be physical fortune, but I feel like for some of you it could be. I feel like some of you are in an environment where you're not going to be financially successful where you are. You gotta move, you gotta relocate. That was my case. All right, definitely. All right, so some of you Scorpios went through that last year, or you could be going through that now, where you're feeling the urge to move. Listen to it. Because had I not moved, I would not be, I'm more financially stable in my life now than I was a year ago when I was in another place. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm like 3, 4 times more financially stable than I was before I moved. And had I not listened to that intuition, that to move, you know what I'm saying? So some of you, you're being told to move. Some of you, it could be the environment that you live in. It's costing you. Yeah, and it's difficult with the side energy because maybe you feel like you don't have enough money to move, or you got to hustle up some money with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the side card, or it's like, damn, this is where I called home. This is where I felt comfortable. Because the Ten of Pentacles, it could, when it's upright, it could just be about a level of comfortability, right? Being comfortable, being safe and secure. So maybe you're not stable, safe, and secure where you are. That could be what the universe is trying to tell you. And you may be tired of moving. You're like, damn, I just moved. Or damn, it's going to be a lot to move. Or damn, it's unfortunate that I have to move and I can't be successful here. Or I can't thrive here. That's that side energy. So what your guys want you to focus on is get your ass up and move. Or look back at, the fact that you moved and what you went through. What's this world energy? The Scorpio. Yeah, we have the yeah. So the world energy, Saturn, this is also about restrictions, ending cycles that need to be ended, because if you don't, it's going to be a disadvantage to you. So this could be you fighting your transformation. You are going to, one thing you're going to have to understand is wherever Scorpio is in your chart, whoever I'm talking to, you are going to always have change there. And as long as you don't get caught up in your emotion about the change is for the evolutionary process that is going to benefit you. What's this Five of Cups? That's all about understanding the Scorpio energy. People always very toxic. Scorpio could be toxic. It's toxic if you don't listen to the call. You know what I'm saying? That call is beyond your understanding and beyond your reasoning and your 3D understanding of things, and you trying to stop it on it. You cannot stop Pluto. Period. Pluto is death and rebirth. Who stopped death? Who is alive and said, oh no, I died and came right back? And I died a few times and came. Okay, yeah, there's a few, but not too many. You know what I'm saying? You don't stop Pluto. Pluto's evolutionary, right? So that's one thing you have to understand about the Scorpio energy in your chart. And once you understand that, and you understand, okay, there's going to be change here. There's constant change here. People who have Scorpio or Pluto in a fourth house, they're always moving from house to house, or there's always, a situation here where there's could be something going on in their home, or with their mother figure, or with their family. There's always change going on. It could be death, what have you, but there's always going to be change. And as long as you know in the house where Scorpio, there's always going to be change, that's going to give you half of the information you need to be able to deal with that energy. Five of Cup energy in reverse. Sometimes it's us ourselves who are the toxic energy, but then sometimes it's other people trying to control, because Scorpio is the energy of control. So you either you're either being controlled or you have to be in control. So that's where the toxicity comes in from as well. Okay. So the outcome here with the Five of Cup energy in reverse and the constellation energy in reverse is, yeah, it's like now for some of you, you're able to heal with this Five of Cup energy in reverse, and with the constellation energy in reverse, you're not making it, you won't have any, you won't be, okay, how can I explain this card? You see how when it's upright, this person is talking to the higher angels, trying to understand what's going on. It's like, look, God, I'm trying, or whoever you believe in, Jesus, Moses, whatever you believe in, Creator, the source. I'm trying to understand, but here your guardian angels are here. They're trying to, the angels are trying to tell you something, or you're trying to get understanding of it. It's like, look, this is hard for me. I need your help. For some of you with this in reverse, your angels are telling you what you need to do in order for you to heal. And what they're telling you is, you may need to move because there could be enemies around you or energies around you that are not beneficial to you, that are trying to steal from you, with the Ten of Pentacle energy in reverse. And the side card, right? You might be wondering, why is my financial situation dwindling? Why is my financial situation not doing what it's supposed to do? It's because you got energies around you that are just not conducive to you being successful. So you may need to consider an actual move, Scorpio. Okay, definitely transformation going on. So again, take a look at the video that I did. I put it up in the community tab for Pluto and retrograde. For all the signs, it's timestamped, so you can go look at the Scorpio aspect of it, and look at what happened last year, and look at what's going on this year. Some of you may be dealing with the same situation, or you may have already dealt with that situation, and the universe is telling you, okay, it's time to reflect now. Or some of you, like I said, you may have made a move and you may need to make another one. Or this is just a temporary pit stop. Or the fact that you didn't make a move and now it's being pressed upon you that you need to make this move. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Scorp. Hopefully you got something out of this. If you need a personal, I'm at 8thhouseenergy@gmail.com, or look in the box below to reach out to me. I'm about to go ahead and do Sag next. I'll see you in the next reading. Later.